Hello guys, from trained assassins to skilled detectives, the women have taken center stage in some of the most thrilling and adrenaline-fueled movies in recent memory. In this list, we'll explore the top 10 best female leading action thriller movies, featuring some of the toughest and most badass women to ever grace the silver screen. I had already uploaded 2 videos on this topic which you can explore on this YouTube channel, and I will also pin them at the end of the video. Before jumping into the video, like this video and make sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel. Well, now let's jump into the list.
I think I know where my dad went.
That's right in the middle of the Devil's Sea.
It'll be an adventure.
First, I would like to talk about number 1, Tomb Raider 2018. The IMDb rating of this movie is 6.3. Lara Croft is the daughter of Richard Croft, a famous adventurer who disappeared several years ago. Now she finds clues for what her father was searching for when he disappeared and is determined to follow his path. She heads to East Asia, where adventure and danger await. Lara Croft is a tough-as-nails adventurer who goes on a dangerous journey to find her missing father. Along the way, she has to fight off bad guys, solve puzzles, and face her fears. But let's just say, she's more than up for the challenge. I especially loved the part where Lara had to navigate through an ancient temple filled with traps and secrets. It was like a real-life video game and I was totally living for it. Overall, I think it is a must-see for any action-adventure fan. It's got everything you could want in a movie: a strong female lead, thrilling action scenes, and a heart-pounding storyline.
Your finger that's pulling this trigger.
Number 2, Kate 2021. And this movie ranks on the IMDb with rating of 6.2. The movie follows the story of Kate, a highly skilled assassin who's on a mission to take down a Yakuza boss in Tokyo. Kate is a total badass. She's got killer martial arts skills and knows her way around a gun. But when she's poisoned and given only 24 hours to live, she's forced to team up with a teenage girl named Annie to track down her killers and seek revenge. Together, Kate and Annie embark on a wild journey through the streets of Tokyo, facing off against dangerous Yakuza members and dodging bullets at every turn. But as the clock ticks down, Kate begins to question her own motives and wonders if her thirst for revenge is really worth it. The movie is packed with high-octane action scenes that will leave you on the edge of your seat. And the chemistry between Kate and Annie is amazing. They're the ultimate dynamic duo. It's a must-see for anyone who loves action movies, and if you're looking for a movie that will keep you entertained from beginning to end, Kate is definitely it.
Who are you?
Number 3, Lucy 2014. The IMDb rating of this movie is 6.4. The movie starts off with Lucy, played by the super talented Scarlett Johansson, being kidnapped by some shady drug lords. They implant a package of drugs inside her body, and then things get real crazy real fast. The drugs start leaking into Lucy's system, and she starts unlocking superhuman powers that allow her to control time, space, and matter. As she taps into more and more of her brain's untapped potential, she becomes an unstoppable force of nature. Lucy teams up with a brainy scientist named Professor Norman, played by the iconic Morgan Freeman, to try and make sense of what's happening to her. Along the way, they have to fight off more bad guys than you can shake a stick at, and the action scenes are totally off the hook. But as Lucy's powers continue to grow, she starts to realize that she might be the key to unlocking the secrets of the universe itself. Will she be able to unlock the ultimate power of the human mind, or will she lose control and destroy everything in her path? If you're looking for a movie that will keep you on the edge of your seat from start to finish, Lucy is the one for you.
It's like all things that make me human are fading away.
Number 4, The Princess 2022. And this movie ranks on the IMDb with rating of 5.6. The plot of this movie sets in the world of Europe when kings existed, and its story begins when a strong-willed princess refuses to wed a cruel sociopath. She is kidnapped and locked in a remote tower. While she was prisoned, she decided to take her father's throne. The princess made that decision because she must protect her family and save the kingdom.
Who are you?
I'm the princess.
Number 5, Jolt 2021. The IMDb rating of this movie is 5.6. If you're into action-packed thrillers, then this one's definitely worth checking out. It stars the lovely Kate Beckinsale as a woman named Lindy, who has a rare neurological disorder that causes her to have intense and uncontrollable anger outbursts. To keep her condition in check, she wears a special electrode-lined vest that allows her to shock herself back to normalcy. However, when Lindy's new boyfriend is brutally murdered, she sets out on a vengeance-fueled mission to track down his killer. But, with her condition making her a ticking time bomb, will she be able to keep her cool long enough to catch the culprit? The movie is full of high-octane action, suspenseful plot twists, and of course, Kate Beckinsale kicking butt.
I've got this condition. It makes me snap. Like Tourette's?
Just tiny bit more.
Number 6. Atomic Blonde 2017. And this movie ranks on the IMDb with rating of 6.7. The movie is set in Berlin during the late 1980s, at the height of the Cold War. Charlize Theron plays Lorraine Broughton, a top-level MI6 spy who's sent to retrieve a highly sensitive list of double agents. The list has fallen into the wrong hands, and Lorraine's mission is to recover it before it's too late. Now, Lorraine is no ordinary spy. She's tough, she's smart, and she can kick some serious butt. But this mission is no walk in the park. She's up against some seriously bad dudes, and she can't trust anyone, not even the people she's working with. But Lorraine isn't one to back down from a challenge. With her killer instincts and her impeccable fighting skills, she embarks on a dangerous mission to retrieve the list and take down the bad guys. And let me tell you, the action scenes in this movie are nothing short of epic. From high-speed car chases to hand-to-hand combat, you won't be disappointed.
Someone set me up. Someone from the inside. Now, this only ends one way.
Number 7. Underworld Series 2003. The IMDb rating of this movie is 7. This is a thrilling action-packed movie that takes place in a world where vampires and werewolves, also known as lycans, have been at war for centuries. The main character, Selene, is a badass vampire who is also a death dealer, a member of an elite vampire warrior group. Selene is hell-bent on avenging her family's death at the hands of lycans when she was just a child. When Selene discovers that the lycans are planning an attack on a human, Michael Corbin, she becomes obsessed with protecting him at all costs. As the story unfolds, Selene finds herself in the middle of a war that's about to escalate into an all-out battle between vampires and lycans. But things get complicated when Selene starts to develop feelings for Michael, who is bitten by a lycan and begins to transform into one himself. Now Selene is torn between her loyalty to her vampire clan and her love for Michael. Selene and Michael must fight their way through hordes of lycans and their vampire counterparts to uncover the truth and put a stop to Victor's plans. Number 8. Mulan 2020. And this movie ranks on the IMDb with rating of 5.7. This epic tale follows the journey of a young Chinese woman named Mulan, who disguises herself as a man to take her ailing father's place in the army. As she trains and fights alongside her fellow soldiers, Mulan discovers her inner strength and battles against impossible odds to save her country from an invading army led by a powerful witch. But Mulan's journey is not just about fighting on the battlefield. It's also about finding her true self and embracing her identity. Along the way, she faces challenges and setbacks, but her determination and courage inspire everyone around her. The movie boasts stunning visuals, breathtaking fight scenes, and a talented cast led by Liu Yifei as Mulan. With a perfect blend of action, drama, and heart, this movie will keep you on the edge of your seat from start to finish.
These are the qualities we see in Mulan.
Number 9. Kill Bill Volumes 2003. The IMDb rating of this movie is 8.2. The movie follows a badass woman named the Bride, who wakes up from a coma after being left for dead by her former team of assassins. And boy, is she pissed. The Bride, played by Uma Thurman, sets out on a mission of revenge to track down and kill every member of her old crew, including her former boss Bill. What makes this movie so awesome is the way it's filmed. The action scenes are intense and brutal, but also somehow beautifully choreographed. And the soundtrack is killer. You won't be able to get those tunes out of your head for days. Overall, Kill Bill Volume 1 is a must-see for any action movie fan. It's got everything: revenge, violence, humor, and a killer soundtrack. And trust me, you won't be disappointed by the epic conclusion to The Bride's story in Volume 2, released in 2004. So grab some popcorn and get ready for a wild ride.
Hi.
Go home to your mother!
You didn't think it was going to be that easy, did you?
And on very last, number 10, Hanna 2011. And this movie ranks on the IMDb with rating of 6.8. The movie follows the story of Hanna, a 16-year-old girl who has been raised in the wilderness by her father, a former CIA operative. Hanna has been trained in various forms of combat, making her a lethal weapon. Hanna's father has been hiding her from the CIA, who have been after them for years. You see, Hanna's father has a dark past and the CIA wants to eliminate him and anyone associated with him, including his daughter. One day, Hanna's father decides it's time for her to leave the wilderness and enter the real world. He gives her a mission to find and kill the CIA agent who has been pursuing them for years. And so, Hanna sets off on a journey across Europe, encountering all sorts of obstacles and dangers along the way. But it's not just the CIA that's after Hanna. There's also a ruthless mercenary named Marissa, played by Cate Blanchett, who will stop at nothing to track Hanna down and eliminate her.
What do you want, Marissa?
I need you to do things my agency will not let me do. The girl is still alive.
Well friends, this was the whole video, and if you enjoyed it and want to support us, the easiest way is to like the video and subscribe to this YouTube channel. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more top 10 lists and more entertaining content. See you in the next video.